Hey guys, hope you're doing well. This is reaction number 2 for the day because there's just so much damn new music today. I can't even get to everything that I really want to today, but I'm going to at least do 2 videos. So the second runner-up for today is Invent Animate Halcyon. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Invent Animate, I absolutely love this band. Their last album, I just fell completely in love with. It was just so fun, had ambient, emotional melodies everywhere. Crazy riffs, a lot of heaviness, amazing drum work, and the vocals were just amazing as well. Just a really fun, diverse, modern metal album. And fun side note, I actually worked with the previous vocalist Ben on some of my own original music as well. So yeah, I know they now have a new vocalist. I've kind of heard him a little bit in the first single, which is the only one I really listened to. Other than that, I haven't heard much of him. So here we are, checking everything out. And yeah, I'm just hoping for some nice, fun, ambient heaviness. So let's get into it. Okay, I hear that ambience in the background, soothing me in. Okay. Interesting visuals so far. Oh, it's water. I thought it was like space. Fuck! Okay. Oh, those lead melodies. Ooh. Okay, this is kind of sounding like, I guess, the chorus of the song. Yes. Oh. Definitely is Invent Animate. No doubt. Hell yeah. Oh. Damn, vocalist is pulling off those lows very well. Drum work's crazy. Love it, man. Love those accents. That's a good chorus, dudes. Fun chord progression, too. Ooh, the ambient break. Where are they gonna go? Are they gonna smash? Please smash. What's this gonna turn into? Come on. Okay. Damn, dude has a nice singing voice. Oh, drummer's getting ready for some shit. Let's go. Okay. Those riffs, dude. Yes, man. Ooh. Love those big interval leaps. Oh. Jesus. The zeros. Thank you. Ooh, nice little chords there, man. Okay, shit, man. Invent Animate Halcyon. Again, I hope that's how you pronounce it. Let's get into it. I have a lot of good things to say about this track. Guitar work, man. I always love their guitar work because it's so fun and unique. And there's kind of two different aspects to the guitar work. So I'm gonna separate them, right? So there's first of all just the riffing and just the straight up just dominating with that stuff. The riffs are so fun. They're insane. Like there's obviously like the 000 moments, which are definitely, needed and not overused at all. I love where they put them. But even with those zero moments, there's a lot of really fun and actually pretty techie, intricate licks that are going in between those moments that some people might not, hear on first listen and whatnot. But damn, they're actually very fun, very impressive, and super nice, and just extremely accent the music. I love hearing those licks. That's what I remember the most about that album when it comes to the guitar work, is that there might be a lot of like breakdown-ish and zero stuff, but there's always super fun licks that go in between, and I've always loved that about their guitar work. So ace, man. Jesus. Ambient guitar work. This is a whole nother realm. This might as well be another instrument at this point, because how much effort has gone into the ambient work of, this song, but especially of just most of what I've heard from Advanced Animate, right? The ambient work in this, absolutely mind-blowing. Whether it be like the kind of more clean in your face kind of tones, which are nice and very chill with like the clean chords, or just the straight up very reverb smash kind of ambient background stuff. Dude creates a soundscape, no doubt. And it's the thing that's really driving the emotion when it comes to a bunch of the heavy moments during this. Because yeah, the heavy is heavy because, there's the guitars are chugging, the drums are going ham, and the vocalist is also accenting it very well. But I think the thing that really makes it really emotional and actually surprisingly heavier is the ambience that's going underneath everything. So I absolutely love the ambient work. I give guitarists straight up MVP, because that is insane when it comes to not only dominating the riff work, but the ambient work and making that whole soundscape that really just envelops the whole song. Beautiful work, man. Drummer, man. I love this drummer because he always adds fun flair. It's kind of similar and mirrors the guitar in a way, in terms of there's a lot of like, the zero moments and the chuggy parts where the drummer, matches. But the drummer also has his own fun licks, just like the guitar has his own fun riff licks here and there. And I've always loved the licks that this drummer puts out, whether it be just fun, like kind of tom fills, or like just straight up snares on fun off times in a specific way. And he uses a lot of cymbal work as well, which I really enjoy, and cymbal accents, right? So love the drum work as well. He definitely just was the solid backbone and really complemented the song. Bass work too, bassist, great job. I could hear bass. It's a little tough when everything's this tuned this low. But I could definitely hear him having his own little fun here and there while matching. And that's what I love about the instrumental of these guys, and I'll get to the vocals in a sec, is that they all act as one big cohesive unit that sounds almost like they're jamming with each other, but also creating something as one person. So that's the best thing I just love about this, in terms of their instrumental and their work like that. Vocals. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All right, you ready? So I was a big fan of Ben. No hate on the new guy or anything like that. I just personally loved Ben. I love his vocals, and I'm super biased, straight up. I'm telling you guys that, right? But damn, this dude impressed me. Like, again, I heard the first single, and I didn't jam it a lot. I just kind of heard his vocals a little, and I was like, oh, that's cool. He's definitely fitting the songs and stuff. This one, I feel like not only did he fit the sound of Invent Animate that Ben kind of threw in there with the mix of the lows as well as the melodic, more higher screaming and things like that, and singing here and there, right? The very melodic ambient singing. He also kind of put his own spin on it, and I'm very happy he did that, because otherwise he just would have been, the new vocalist, and I didn't really want that. I really wanted Invent Animate to, have their vocalist, but still that vocalist have their own unique feel without destroying the sound of Invent Animate, right? Because the sound is, it's very important, I think, for that vocalist to go with those lows and have that kind of thing. It's just part of their sound, right? Ben really shoved that in their sound and he made it sound great. So I'm glad that this vocalist took on those duties, still has that sound, but has his own fun twist with everything. So really awesome job, vocalist. Mad props, man. Overall song structure. Yo, this song was solid. It definitely told the story. I'm going to be honest. I think the intro was a little too long, like just the kind of the ambient fading in, especially because of how quiet the ambience was. I didn't even know if the song was starting yet. I would have either just upped the volume of the ambience, maybe put a little bit more layers at that moment, or just cut the time in half straight up and got into the song faster. Which leads me to my next point. The song instantly hitting with that chorus. I had mixed feelings on that. It was a fun surprise. I almost wish they did the chorus without vocals first, which is, again, it's more of a common trick that a lot of people do. Instead of hitting right away with the vocals. I get that they did that to have that instant impact with the vocals. But I feel like it also was a little bit too much to take in, especially for being the most, or supposedly supposed to be like the most catchy part of the song, right? It was a little bit too much, just like, right away. So I would have honestly cut the intro maybe in half and then put that chorus, put it there still, but no vocals for the first round of it. And then everything else, honestly, after that, beautiful. Flowed nicely. I love that they still incorporate, the heavy parts with all the ambience, with the vocalists having those lows and, just going all ham, as well as the very melodic chill parts, because that's their signature sound. I don't think anyone can do it better than they can when it comes to that perfect mixture of what they're doing, right? Everything other than that, honestly, the structure was beautiful. Then it went to kind of that bridge, which was, a nice ambient chill break. And I was, going to be like, okay, what's going to come next? Is it just going to be a heavy breakdown, or are they going to do like a very soft part? They kind of did an in-between, which I actually really enjoyed. They did like a very bridgy, I don't know how to call it, a very iconic, like generic style bridge thing, but they kind of oomphed it up and made it still sound heavy, almost as if it was like a semi breakdown, but still very melodic. And then I like that they did that, because at the end they went full circle and went just full hand with a breakdown. Beautiful. It perfectly ties up the song. You had the perfect blend of the melody and all of that just sinking in, and the structure again was really well done. The intro, again, that hindered me a little bit. The very intro, and then starting with the chorus with full vocals right away, threw me off as well. Other than that, everything else was really well done. And this definitely sounds like Invent Animate, but their new album. It sounds like where they would go after their last album, and I'm really happy to hear that. Overall, I would give this 3.75 or 4 nicks out of 5. Again, super awesome, solid track. Everything I wanted from them. Just that intro threw me off a little bit. And again, that chorus starting full-fledged with vocals. I get what they were going for. It just was too much impact at once for a chorus. If it was a verse and they went all out, I don't think it would have mattered as much. But since that's supposed to be that catchy part of the song that's being repeated later, yeah, that's the only reason. So 3.75 or 4. I mean, I'm not really sure right now. You guys will see on the screen which one I went with. But amazing job, guys. Honestly, I'm so glad to hear that they're still doing their thing and they're just dominating at it. So ace. If you guys like this song, be sure to go show them the love. Be sure to comment on the original video. Go leave a like. There's going to be a link to it down below in the description. And if you liked this video, be sure to subscribe and comment your thoughts on this song. I'd love to know what you guys are thinking. But yeah, anyways, I want to give a special thanks to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. If you yourself are interested in becoming a Patreon to gain access to a bunch of cool, fun, awesome perks, there's going to be a link on the screen and description down below. And if you want to watch more awesome, semi-cool videos from me, be sure to click right over here. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.